You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
VIP means put in my pocket. It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. It's all a hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
It's hard out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler back at you. We got another draft going down. Here we go. Let's kick off this draft order race here. I'm just going to do this one real quick so we can get down to this draft. It is almost 5 o'clock here. I'm going to randomize this 33 times. The double three. There we go. And we're just going to max everything out. Shout out to Song, who's up in the building. Shout out to Crispy, who's up in the building. I'm going to be in this one because we only got 11 people in. So I'm going to take over the 12th spot here. And let's get down to biz. Here we go. We got 6 drafts coming up on Saturday and Sunday. Is going to be 3 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. Tell your friends about this. Tell your friends about this. And oh, you know what? I may be giving up my spot in a second if Q-Tip is going to join. Song got number 1. All right. Okay. Let's get everybody up in here. So Q-Tip's going to take my spot. You always got some peeps right at the last moment. All right, let's go Q-Tip. Rejoin here. I'll set up the draft for now. Song number 1. Big Tons number 2. Randy number 3. Do I make you Randy, baby? What the hell is it? There we go. John number 4. Jerry Swallows number 5. Johnny Mittens number 6. Hollywood Cole number 7. Stick Stunts got 9. Ryan got 10. Zoo Crew 11. And Chris Bay got 12. All right, let me get Q-Tip in here. There we go. Q-Tip's going to be number 8. Well, guess I got to back out and back in. Here we go. All right. Bada bing. Bada boom. Draft is about to start. Okay, now let's get over to the draft room here. Share this over here. All right. 5 o'clock. Let's get down to biz. Let me turn that off. All right, and we'll leave it on this. Just have to move it back and forth. Hollywood, what up? What up? Johnny, what up? What up? Let's smoke it up, guys. Let's smoke it up. Draft is underway. Let's go. All right, all right. Don't forget, guys, UFC 300 tomorrow. If you need a way to watch it, I got you. $30 a month. Get you every single channel under the sun and every single pay-per-view as well. So if you want to host a dope-ass party, a dope-ass 300 watch party, all right. CMC, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and woo, Jamar Chase off the board. This is definitely the highest that we've seen Jamar Chase get drafted in these drafts. There we go. And Mr. CD Lamb off the board. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Time to smoke more weed. All right. I'm going to have to clean off this little ashtray here. Got nothing but flakes and crumbs on this thing now. Get it out of the way so we can get a new nug packed. Breece Hall, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert. So I don't know where this came from. Like if it came from like what's his name's Cam Newton's podcast or whatever. But he said that. Let me see exactly what the clip what they pulled. Cam Newton says that wide receivers don't want to play with Lamar Jackson. Like, I understand that might be true. Like, that they don't want to play in Baltimore. I don't think there's anybody who's like, I don't want to play with Lamar Jackson. Like, I don't necessarily believe that. If I don't want to play in Baltimore because I know I'm not going to get paid and it's a run first offense, and things like that. But yeah, Lamar Jackson, I mean, shit, he's had his 30 plus touchdown seasons. He's never had 4,000 yards, but you don't have to have 4,000 yards for one person to go over 1,000 yards. So yeah, I think Scam Newton just talking out of his ass. What do you guys think? And we got Lamar at the 108, Herbert at the 109, Justin Jefferson at the 110, Amon-Ra St. Brown at the 111, Joe Burrow at the turn to Crispy, and then Puka at the 2-1, and Bijan Robinson at the 2-2. Here we go. Uh-oh, where's Ryan? Jamar Gibbs. There we go. Tyreek the Freak at the 2-4. Justin Hurts off the board. And Jonathan Taylor off the board. Kyren Yeah, he's going to be going like second round, like all day, every day now, for sure. Shout out to everyone who's watching on YouTube right now. Looks like we have a bunch of people watching on YouTube right now. Salute. There we go. Oh, I was wondering where that sound was coming from. I had it up on 2 links. So Marvin Harrison, Richardson, Prescott, Purdy. That rounds out the second. Jordan Love and Saquon Barkley going in the third. We've had a little bit more QBs. All right. We got A-Chain, Kelsey, Tua, and Sam Laporta off the board now. Devo, what up, what up? What is going down, brother? Devo hopping in over on Rumble. Let's get it. Man, so funny, these random like crybabies in the group. Like, stop tagging me. Like, nobody wants to see your fantasy football posts in the fantasy football group. Man, I'm glad that they act like that, though, because then can just kick them out of the group so they never have to get tagged anymore. Songs after I decided to pick CMC, I was hoping Purdy would come back. Oh, man, you savage. You savage. And it worked out. And it totally worked out. All right, let's smoke some more weed. Who else we got? Olave off the board now, and Travis Etienne. And then we got Josh Jacobs to start the fourth, and Jared Goffel to start the fourth. All right. We need to fill up some of these Saturday drafts as well. I think I'll go post one of the links about the Saturday 10 a.m. draft. That's the one that we got to fill up first. I don't want to be scrambling in the early morning because shit, Noble has a game at 10 o'clock. So yeah, actually you got to get that shit filled early because I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna be going live like very, very early. Well, not very, very early, but early enough tomorrow. So we're not like screwed on time. All right. Let's see where Hollywood Cole. So we got Stephon Diggs off the board at the 4-3, Walker 4-4, Pacheco 4-5, and Waddle at the 4-6. All right, let's go share that over there. Also, let people know that we got, what's it called? We got a Facebook group for the best ball. And one thing that really sucks is I don't know why through the Facebook app it won't let me post into these group threads that were created or whatever. I guess those things are just not a thing anymore. And then we got a 1 p.m. West Coast. That is Star Wars. And then we got a 4 p.m. West Coast, and that's the How High division. Where are we at? We got Derrick Henry, then Rashad White, then Neighbors, Brandon Ayuk, Drake London, and Deebo Samuel. That is all the way through the 4th. And then Song starts off the 5th with Tank Dell at the 5-1. And Devontae Adams at the 5-2, James Cook at the 5-3, Sir Joe Mix-a-Lot at the 5-4. Round thing in your face, you get sprung. DJ Moore at the 5-6, Devonta Smith at the 5-7. Let's go. All right, we had Ghost Monkey join the Entourage division. There we go. So just more and more, we are going to get these filling up here. You do not want to sleep on them. Don't wait until the last second to join up. Go add Ghost Monkey to one of the slots there. Yeah, and I will not be able to participate in that one because of Noble's soccer game tomorrow. It's at 10 o'clock. But we'll get everybody in on that. Ooh, Sean joined. There we go. All right. He said he was going to join one of them here really soon. And there we go. He's got in. Let's see. Where are we at? Devonta Smith, DK Metcalf, Cooper Kupp, Caleb Williams at the 5'10", Adunze at the 5'11", and now it's Crispy at the 5'12". Let's see where Crispy goes here. Ooh, he went with Watson. Wow. All right. Crispy, you savage. And then T. Higgins, I like that in the 6th round, man. Getting good value on T. Higgins. Just dropped so late and so late. Let's see. After Higgins at the 6'1", we got Rodgers at the 6'2", Pittman at the 6'3", Kamara at the 6'4", Ramondre Stevenson at the 6'5". And let's see where Hollywood Cole is going with this one. Let's see it, Hollywood. Kirk Cousins at the 6'6". Let's see. I wonder how many quarterbacks have actually gone so far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the first round. 7, 8, 9, 10 in the first 2 rounds. 11, 12, 13, 14 through 3 rounds, 15 through 4 rounds, 16, 17 through 5 rounds, and then 20 so far. Matt Stafford just went off the board. So we got 20 off the board through round 6. We're not even all the way out of round 6. So I posted that thing about Lamar Jackson, about what Cam Newton said. And I don't know if you guys remember KD. He used to do like a Baltimore, like he used to do a show where he would just like wrap up kind of the weeks, but he's a Baltimore guy. So everything was kind of around Baltimore. Yeah. And he, and it was funny. He actually has a good answer. They won't be caved because they won't be featured. Huh. Who the hell was Bateman? Let's see. What do we got now? Where did I leave off at? Okay, yeah. Cousins at the 6-6. And actually, yeah, Cousins at the 6-6. Stafford after that. Andrews, Pickens, Montgomery, Aaron Jones, and Zay Flowers at the 6-12. And then to start the 7, we got Scary Terry McLaurin, Baker Mayfield, James Conner, Najee Harris. All right. Amari, the pooper scooper. Amari, the pooper scooper. There goes Tony Pollard. There goes DeAndre Swift. Well, you know what? Maybe I do got to zoom it in one more. Yep, there we go. That's what I was supposed to be on. All right. Nick, what? Q-Tip went with Ray Rice. Hey, I guess you never know. I guess you never know. Devin Singletary, Kyle Pitts. All right, all right, all right. Raheem Mostert and Trey McBride. There we go, Crispy. Crispy's building a well-rounded team over there. Really is. I think he's trying to look to improve on that F that he's usually getting. Oh, yeah, Ray Rice, Rasheed Rice. Might as well be Ray Rice, doing stupid shit just like him, right? Man, they're ruining the Rice name. Like, man, Jerry was like trying so hard to make that name such a wholesome name for football players, like forever. And then Ray Rice has to go do that. And then Rasheed Rice has to go do this. So funny. I totally did call him Ray Rice. Oh, man. The Rice name has been besmirched. Oh, shit. Jalen Warren. This is the earliest I think we've seen Jalen Warren. I've seen him go. Maybe the earliest before this was somewhere in the 9th, but I swear he's been like a 10th or 11th round guy. He's just been one of those guys. As soon as you're filling up, you know, your last spot on offense or you're getting to your defense, you know, you're picking a guy like him. Wonder if he keeps creeping higher and higher. I mean, I remember pretty much the highest we were seeing backups get drafted would be Tony Pollard. Like, he was the highest backup who was getting drafted like shit. I mean, it's still when Zeke was there, when he was getting drafted like the 6th round, I remember. Not always the 6th round, but you know, like that was like kind of like the norm where we saw as like a 6th and 7th round guy. And every time I would just laugh. And I don't know, is Warren going to be the guy? I really don't think he ends up being the guy over Najee. Like, he doesn't look that much more talented. It just looks like the play calling is just way better every time Warren comes in. What up, Big Tons? Johnny said Brendan must redeem. He's got to take the Rice name back. Christian Watson and hey, Javonte Williams. There we go. And hey, Big Tons, you going to get into any Saturday or Sunday drafts? We got 3 different drafts on Saturday, 10, 1, and 4. And then we got drafts at the same time on Sunday. You going to get into any of those drafts? We got to get some people ready for drafting. And we got to start telling our friends, guys. We got to start telling our friends about these drafts. Let's get more and more newbies into these drafts. That is just how it's going to get. We got to keep getting it out to the masses. Johnny said maybe Pollard plus Javonte equals 1 decent RB. Yeah, right. Right. And after Javonte, we got Eckler, Derek Carr, Keenan Allen, Zamir White, and Gus Bus Edwards. We're starting the 9th. Here we go. Starts with Chase Brown. Shit, see, we're already getting I don't even know what the hell Chase Brown is considered right now. Like, I don't know if he's going to be the starter, but we know we got no Sir Joe Mix-a-Lot over there, and we don't know 100% if they're going to draft someone or not. So this is going to be just a very, very interesting backfield situation, assuming they have to draft someone, right? Just feel like they really, really have to. And there goes Chris Godwin and Christian Kirk. All right. Ha, Geno Smith off the board. All right. Who's got some big plans for tonight or for the weekend? Oh, there goes Russ. Dangerous. So dangerous. Flipmo squad is dangerous. Daniels now. Woo. There we go. So we got Caleb going at the 5'10", Jaden Daniels going at the 9'8". Yeah, Jaden still, let me see, what is he still? I mean, Johnny drafted him as his 3rd, but still drafted him like he's going to be a starter, right? I mean, 9th round, that's nothing to sneeze at. You're still picking starters at this time. I applaud it. Let's go. Because too much of us is dangerous, so dangerous. Big Ten said I got a thing tomorrow, but I could probably get into 1 or 2. Okay, cool. He said for sure on Sunday. Sweet. So I think I sent you the list of all the drafts. Just look at the times. I put all the times in their West Coast time, so you can pick and choose. You can pick and choose what works for you. Johnny said draft for upside, right? Daniel seemed more likely than Bryce Young to have some spike weeks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Bryce Young's one of those guys. I mean, you know, not too much upside, right? I mean, really, like the upside of Bryce Young is if you happen to draft him on the same week, you know, and he has the same bye week as like another quarterback that you drafted on your team that's better than him. I mean, that's kind of his upside. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. This all depends on where he goes. Big Ten said, I like how my team is shaping up. Hopefully I keep it rolling. Let's go. Let's see it. Let's see it. People's responses are funny. Oh man, it's so funny. There's someone who when I put the shit about Cam, someone was like, "Shut the fuck up, Cam." Yeah, fucking Scam Newton, man. He's such a bum. Trying to stay relevant. Failing at staying relevant. His podcast is all right. I listened to one of them where he interviewed, I don't know if you guys have seen that TikTok guy. What the hell is his name? Jordan something. Jordan, is it Jordan the Stallion or something like that? Yeah, I think so. And I guess he's from San Diego, and for some reason Cam brought him on his podcast to interview him. And he's a food guy on TikTok. So I was a little surprised. I was really surprised. And let's see, who did we have here? After Jaden Daniels, we had JSN, Bryce Young, Danny Pesos, Chuba Hubbard, Drake May, Calvin Ridley to round out the 9th. And then to start the 10th, we got Zach Moss, Addison, Shakir, Marquise Brown, B. Rob the Mob. You can be at a party getting loose, and you can catch up a lady in your goose. Got Spears, we got Brian Thomas Jr., and we got Gardner Minshew. All right. This draft is moving along. What up, Randall? Said Mr. Balding was my favorite Saved by the Bell character. Right? What was it? Two buildings in the same building, and one of them is balding. Hell yeah, man. What is if anybody, I want someone to give me some Saved by the Bell trivia. I know so much, like I watched Saved by the Bell a billion times, it seems like, over the course of my life. I want to see if anybody could stump me with some random Saved by the Bell trivia. So go ahead, throw it in. I know you guys have some random Saved by the Bell trivia out there. And I mean, there's some like chat GBT like shit that I can like go in there and get some questions, but I want to see if someone can stump me with a question, and then we'll see your guys' knowledge also on Saved by the Bell. And Johnny said Cam witch hats or something else. Cam is hella goofy, man. Cam is hella goofy. And I dress like, I mean, maybe not as so much like now as like I used to, but I used to dress like a peacock like as well. And I used to have like crazy hats, but yeah, I don't know. Like there's fashion and there's just like buying shit that looks cool. And then there's like, I don't even know what the fuck, like kind of fashion. And you know, him and Russell Westbrook, I mean, they definitely went to the same school of fashion. Let's see. After Gardner Minshew, we got Deontay Johnson, Jaden Reed, Charbonnet, Kincaid to round out the 10th. And then we got Jerome Ford and Roquan Smith to kick it off. And look at Big Tons being all disciplined, like waiting until the 11th round to pull the trigger on Roquan at IDP. I like it. I like it, Big Tons. Way to stay patient. Way to stay patient. Hollywood said, what was the head nurse's name that had them the flu shots? Well, I'm not gonna say she wasn't a head nurse. She was actually just for one episode, and she was hella fine. And I want to say Vicky. Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind, but I feel like that might be wrong. I might have to think on that. Like, I remember the exact episode. That's the episode where Kelly, where Zach and Kelly were like about to go steady. Zach like asked her to go steady, and then he's like about to get the flu shot like the next day. Good, man. So I don't think it's Vicky, but that's the first name that popped into my head. Good one, Hollywood, because I know the exact character, but I do not remember her name. So yeah, I'm gonna say Vicky, but I know that that's wrong. Let me see. What was the nurse's name? And throw it in, Hollywood. Oh, not her, the fat nurse everyone was scared of. Oh, okay. Because see, I guess that was a trick question, because that hot one did administer the flu shot, if you guys remember. And she sticks Zach, and she was like, "How's that feel?" He was like, "Oh, it's great, it's great." That's yeah, you definitely stumped me there. What was her name? Yeah, you got me there. Trying to think. And you sure it was Saved by the Bell? Sure it was Saved by the Bell? Because they didn't have like a regular nurse character like in there. Let's see. All right, let's see. Where was I at? So after Roquan, TJ Hawkinson, Damian Pierce, Sam Darnold, Evan Ingram, Dallas Goddard, DeAndre Hopkins, TJ Watt, Blake Corum, Mike Williams. Ooh, and look at Crispy over there showing off his IDP skills. Terrell Bernard and Foy Olacoon at the 11-12 turn. Let's see. Saved by the Bell nurse everyone was scared of. Dang, was it the same episode? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember, Hollywood. I'm even trying to Google it, and it keeps bringing up that same episode. There goes Nick Bolton off the board. Yeah, Hollywood said the fine one took her spot in that episode. So what's her name? In that episode, I remember seeing her because it was like, she, like, I remember the character because remember, Slater was scared of needles. And like, I remember, what's his name? Mr. Belding. He was on the loudspeaker, and he was like, "All right, nurse, go ahead and give me the shot." And you just hear him, yeah! Jennifer. Okay, there we go. Jennifer. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, because like right now, all right, well, yeah, I suck at Saved by the Bell trivia because that wasn't even a 2-part question, but I failed on the 2-part question. Missed both of them. Let's see. Yeah, Nurse Jennifer. What was the other one, though? Damn it. Why'd you have to go with such like a super hard question right off the bat? And not even the Jennifer. That was probably my fault for forgetting that. If I would have thought about it more, maybe I would have, but it's such a common name. I don't know why I thought Vicky, but I think that's Mr. Belding's niece, I think. So I'm definitely skipping. I'm definitely mixing up people's names for sure. Let's see. After Nick Bolton, we got Fields, Warner, Cortland Sutton, Zaire Franklin. Nice pick, Hollywood. Crosby, Dubs, Bowers. No fucking way. It is Nurse Butcher? Dude, that's so funny. I don't know why I was thinking it in my head, but I didn't say it out loud because I thought I was wrong. So now I really suck at Saved by the Bell trivia because I got Jennifer's name wrong. Then I thought that I was totally fucking up on Nurse Butcher and didn't want to say the wrong answer. So yeah, dude, I really suck at Saved by the Bell trivia right now. Damn it. Oh man. Totally wrong about that, man. I can't believe it. I'm making myself look bad. At least and that was the one that I actually knew. That was the one that you asked about. I'm an idiot. Let's see. After Brock Bowers, man, Brock Bowers has been going like he's getting picked pretty much as soon as we get to bench spots. Brock Bowers goes off the board. Like there's very, very high expectations for Brock Bowers. That is for sure. And Micah Parsons, Patrick Queen, Quay Walker, Bobby Okereke. That rounds out the 12th round. Quay Walker, Jerry Jeudy, JJ McCarthy, and Brooks are the first guys off the board in the 13th round. And Imprinty, what up? He said, rate my take. Titans are a serious playoff threat this season. I would say without context, that take like is trash. Now, if you give me some context on why they're playoff contenders this season, because you know, you got the Houston Texans over there and you got the Jags. So I mean, this division is not what it used to be. Like Titans ran this division for the longest time, but there's also when there was like nobody in the division and like literally, 9 or 10 wins could win you to the division. And it's not like that anymore. So that's, yeah, the take's a little trash if you don't add context, but if you want to add a little bit of context and tell me why they would be playoff contenders, I'll rate that take. But yeah, that's it's too broad of a statement. Really. Let's see. After Brooks, we got Nick Bosa, Trey Benson, TJ Edwards, Tyler Lockett, Quentin Johnston, and Fergie off the board. And we're almost through round 13. Woo. Oh yeah. Woo. Let's go. Woo. Let's get it. Man, Hollywood, I still can't believe I fucked that up, man. I fucked that up. You only get one shot in this world, man, especially at trivia. All right, let's see. Good. Okay. Is it like irony, but like Einprinny? So I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Said, so in my book, it stands and falls with Levis popping off. Okay. Yeah, I could get with that. However, I believe since he was already pretty good last season and the O-line being on an upward trajectory, I can see him being a dangerous wild card enemy. Okay. And yeah, and see, even when you say wild card, like that, just saying wild card makes it a little bit more of, like you didn't say division, but when you say playoff threat, like I automatically thought division, because even last year, I mean, to be the wild card team, I mean, it was in the AFC, like you had to have a respectable record. Like, I mean, I think you had to have 11 wins to guarantee your spot in there in the wild card. But I can get with that on Levi being the guy to pop off. I I'm of the school of thought that Levi's not going to pop off. So, but if you think that, yeah, I mean, that take is not crazy, because if he does even a little bit good, I mean, their defense has always been on point. Like, that's the thing that's been keeping them around. So, without Derrick Henry, though, you know, this run first defense, I mean, Tony Pollard and Tajee Spears, like, I got to kind of see it, you know. So I'm with you, though, you know, contending for a wild card spot, because I bet that the division winner of the South has more like is better than the wild card spots, you know, this year. We'll see what happens, though. But yeah, see, not a bad take when you add in a little bit of context, for sure. I might not agree with it, but it's not a trash take. And let's see. So after Ferguson, we had Logan Wilson, Ernest Jones to start the 14th, CJ Mosley, Jordan Brooks, Njoku, Josh Allen of the Jaguars, Alexander Madison, you Madison truthers, man. You Madison truthers. Gabe Davis, Curtis Samuel, Myles Garrett. All right. And there goes Xavier Worthy. All right. We are about halfway through this draft now. Oh, yeah. About halfway through this draft. We got a lot of solid teams right now as well. And Ibanez said, greetings. He said, thanks, man. Greetings. He said, from Germany. Hey, we got another German in the house. Usually it's just Marco from the future who's in here. And he said, thank you for helping me secure my third place in my first fantasy season last year. Nice. Always love watching your content. Appreciate you, bro. Do you watch anywhere other than Twitch? I would say go to fantasyfootballhustler.com so you can follow on other platforms as well, because I know Twitch, like none of the unless you catch it live, because a lot of times we play music and stuff, so a lot of the videos on demand don't stay there as videos on demand. But if you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, TikTok, I mean, you'll be able to get more info as well. And YouTube's probably the best place to follow, and you can watch all the replays and stuff like that like you can't watch on Twitch right now. Let's see. After Worthy, we got Hutchinson, we got Frankie Louvu, we got Aziz Al-Shair. Okay, cool. So I usually watch on Twitch or YouTube. You the man. Aziz Al-Shair to round out the 14th round. Start off the 15th round, we got Alex Singleton, Trey Burks, Derwin James, Jamison Williams, Thibodeau, Bobby Wagner. Nice pick, Johnny. Will Anderson, Zeke, A.J. Dillon. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, INP. Okay. Or IMP, IMP. And what up, Peacock? He said, what up, crew? Dropping by real quick. Got to support my buddy fighting bare knuckle tonight on YouTube. Oh, shit, son. He said he's headlining the bare knuckle fighting championships fight night. Nice. That's hella dope. Shoot me the link, Peacock. I'll throw it up on my I'll throw it up on the TV screen so I can check that out. At least whenever, when it's getting closer to the main event anyways, because I don't want to turn it on and forget about it. But hell yeah, man. Hopefully he goes in there and whoops some ass. Big Ten said some good teams. You ain't lying, man. We got no auto drafters in this one. It's Friday night. Friday night, people aren't fucking around either. Everyone is live and direct in here. Let's see. We got Rico Dowdle. We got Campbell. We got Algier, and we got Dotson.
Well, obviously, we have a rapist in Lincoln Park. He's climbing your window, he's waking your people up, trying to rape them. So
hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife. We're looking for you. So in case you haven't heard, weed is legal now in Germany. Yes, I have heard. Our man Marco from the future told us all about it. And he said, so feel free to swing by. I know, man. I wish it was a little bit cheaper to be able to get over across the pond. And I wish it was a little easier for a guy like me with the background I have to be able to get a passport. All my stuff is like, all the times that I've gotten in trouble are more than like 10 years old now. So there shouldn't be an issue with me getting a passport or anything, but it's one of those things where I still just assume that like all this shit is still being like held against me somewhere. And let's see, after Dotson, we got Mitchell, Wicks, Josh Palmer, Waller, the non-baller, Hassan Reddick, and Jacoby Myers. And we are knee deep in the 16th round right now. All right. Thank you, Peacock. Let me go. Let's go click that. Smash that like button if you have not already, peeps. Damn. Whoever the hell this person is right now, who I just pulled it up, man, she got fucked up. I'm gonna pull it up on the TV so I can just have this going in the background. Ouch! Woo! Took that bare knuckle to the top of the dome. Why would you duck like that? Like way different in fucking way different if you got gloves on, but man, why would you duck like that? Just like right into it. Fuck. And Peacock said, he said this chick just got split open. Yeah, as soon as I pulled it up, I see a fat ass gash like on her forehead. Like she is leaking like fucking crazy. She is leaking like crazy. And yeah, like I don't understand like doing the bare knuckle where they're ducking right into it. Like I do not understand that. Just ducking straight into it. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off at? After Jacoby Myers, we got Devin White, Mitchell, Downs, Herbert, Tremaine Edmonds. We got return of the Khalil Mack. And we got Roshan Johnson to start the 17th. Let's go. And who would you pick first overall this season? CMC, Jefferson, Hill. It's probably going to be CMC. He's the biggest part of one of the best offenses in the league. no matter what. It's it's funny. One of these chicks is one of her sponsors is OnlyFans. That's hilarious. But I wonder why it's on her back. I mean, wouldn't OnlyFans want like that prime real estate on the front? I mean, come on. OnlyFans is slacking. Peacock said, yeah, so I went to high school with Lozano, the headliner. I played all 4 sports with him like 23 years ago. He was the QB his senior year. Okay. All right. And these bare knuckle brawlers, man. I mean, you got to be a different type of beast to want to be in one of the bare knuckle brawls. Because like, yeah, you're going to be punching like as hard as you can, but there's also this like, you know, if you punch too hard, you can legit break your fucking hand on people's faces. Man, whatever hype they were just hyping up right now, that's happening on next month, I guess. Man, that chick looks lethal. Peacock threw the link in if you guys are on YouTube. If you could pull up multiple things, pull up this bare knuckle these bare knuckle brawlers. These guys are fucking savages. Straight savages. Yeah, they're showing off. Damn, so is this this bare knuckle shit must happen every Friday night? Because they just showed the next month worth of fights that they got going on. And it's brought to you by OnlyFans. Oh man, OnlyFans, they're in the game. They are thick in the game. Let's see, where'd we stop? After Roshan, we got Cole Kmet, Antoine Winfield, Pietri, Quincy Williams, Brisker, Taysom Hill, Brooks, Spillane, Roman Wilson, Devin Lloyd, Adam Thielen to start the 18th. Who's that? What the hell is his first name? Space now. Michael Wilson. Yeah. Don't know why I was spacing on his regular ass name. Michael Wilson. And then we got Kendre Miller, Kaiser White, Minka Fitzpatrick, Joker from the Browns. What the hell is his first name? Jalen Wright and Troy Franklin. Yeah, these bare knuckle brawlers, man. These guys are fucking crazy. Peacock says shit's insane. You definitely got to be a different breed of fighter, take a lot of damage for sure. And like, it just any hit could be like a game changer. I mean, I know in boxing, you know, if you're fighting Mike Tyson and certain guys, like any hit could really be a game changer. But I mean, we're seeing some of these guys trying to throw haymakers. They're throwing haymakers, getting blocked and clocked right at the same time. So where is this? Clearwater? So this is in Florida? Some Florida shit? I mean, gotta be, right? I mean, it seems like Florida's like one of those places. I mean, down in Miami, a lot of bare knuckle brawling. Down in Kimbo's neck of the woods. This motherfucker can't stop dancing. Peacock said, my cousin lives in Clearwater. It's beautiful there. Nice. Nice. I was there like 3 years ago for his wedding. Nice. Last time I went to Florida, I almost died. So I'm not really in a hurry to go back to Florida. I was in Orlando and I didn't die because of going to Orlando necessarily, but the weather and everything, it made the shit that was fucked up with me, it made it even worse. And it was crazy. I was in the hospital for like 8 days in Orlando. That shit was ridiculous. Man, showing this Jay Jackson, his last fight. I wonder how long these guys go in between fights. I wonder how long. Let's see. We left off at Troy Franklin. We got Antonio Gibson, Sauce Garner. What the fuck is it? Is it Braylon Allen? What's his first name? Yeah, Braylon Allen. We got Mitchell, Kyle Hamilton, Josie Jewell, Brian Burns, Witherspoon, Schultz, Christian Harris, and Darnell Mooney. Not far from Tampa. Okay. So kind of Clearwater's North Florida. Yeah, this Jay Jackson looks like a beast. I don't know who the fuck the first guy was who was coming in, but this motherfucker could not stop dancing. He's a dancing fool. It's just like all into the beat, hell into the beat. Yo, what up, kidda? We're doing a draft and we're watching some bare knuckle brawling on YouTube. Yeah, Peacock's homie's in the main event of he's in the main event of this event. Yeah. Let's see. After Mooney, we got Quinnen Williams and then Marvin Mims and then Stidham. Kid, are you getting into any of the Saturday or Sunday drafts? We got 3 drafts on Saturday during the day and then 3 drafts on Sunday during the day. 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. Kid said, damn it, Ryan multitask drafts too. Yeah. He's a savage, man. He's a savage. He's in a bunch. I think he came in 3rd in this tourney last year. And he wasn't around in the beginning. Like I don't know, we met each other somewhere in the middle of where we were drafting, and he got 3rd. And he was like, yeah, dude, I'm getting into so many more this year. He's like, so fun. Yeah, Ryan's a savage. He's in a bunch of drafts. All right, after Stidham, we got Brian Branch, Jacoby Brissett, and Deron Bland. Oh, man, Crispy went with Bland. Okay. Oh, he's on the clock. All right, let me go message him. Man, this guy Jay is throwing Jay Jackson? He's throwing some haymakers. Yep, that's what he was talking about, big tons. I just messaged him. Man, this guy Jay Jackson is taking like some crazy haymaker swings, but he is hella inaccurate. He's going to get tired, too. Just keep swinging and missing. Michael Penix now. All that swinging and no fucking contact. Peacock, you think these guys are doing it on purpose? You think these guys are fucking doing it on purpose? I mean, they're swinging hard, but it's like they're like not hitting like at all. I mean, there's a couple body shots that just hit right now, but it's like every time they're going for the face, it's like they're just swinging so wildly. Kidda says like those backyard brawls. Well, this is sanctioned. This is like an actual, like they're in a ring. There's an audience watching. I mean, they got legit refs and cameramen all over the place. So this looks like a legit organization. BKFC is the acronym. Kidda said people want to keep their teeth. I mean, I get it. I mean, the way they're swinging for teeth, but it's like he's swinging like, I don't even know how to explain it because I don't know fucking boxing terms and shit, but he's swinging so wildly. I mean, he's like telegraphing it like crazy. I mean, that's all I know. I know the wrestling terms for it. They're just telegraphing those left hooks like crazy. Yeah, Peacock said he saw 2 KOs and a TKO earlier. I mean, I came in on that ladies match just came and that chick got fucked up. Flailing. There you go. Okay. Yeah, definitely flailing his arms. I mean, they're good. They're strong punches, but it's like it's so long. Like the punch is so long. And he's like I don't even like he's starting like way back here and like roar. It's like just looks like so like you can just see it coming from like a mile away. Michael Penix, Rashad Bateman, Daniil Hunter, Buda Baker. Demarcus Lawrence, or Dexter Lawrence, Jaleel McLaughlin, Keon Coleman, Mayer, Chandler, Bradley Chubb, Jesse Bates, and then to start off the 21st round, Julian Love, and then big tons, get in the zone, the anal zone, and then J.K. Dobbins. There we go. He keeps getting drafted higher and higher. There's a stiff one to the chin. Yeah, see, it's different now. Now this dude's coming in throwing jabs. He's not throwing crazy ass wild left hooks or whatever. Now he's just throwing stiff jabs and fucking clocked him a couple times in the chin. Like, yeah, now it's a little bit different. Peacock's attacking like a Street Fighter character. No shit, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like it wasn't like it was just weird that was the way. There was no jabs or nothing. Like that was the it was just super, super weird. And now they're getting a little bit closer. Now it's not like just these crazy hooks that are being thrown. Each of them are actually throwing jabs and they're making contact, getting in close. Yeah, got him right there. Looked like he got him right on the nose or the top of the mouth right there. Exactly. Peacock, he kept spamming the heavy punch button. Exactly. It's a perfect way to explain it. After J.K. Dobbins, Hendrickson, Dre Greenlaw, Eric Kendricks, Highsmith, Chris Jones, and Firemuth. Ooh. See, now he keeps hitting the heavy punch button. He keeps hitting it because like now he's going wild. Needs to go back to that jab because he was touching him. He was touching him with the jab. I mean, he hit him on the chin a couple times. I'm talking about Jackson hitting Wasi, I think. Yeah, kid, it's on YouTube. Let me hold on. Let me get the link. Peacock shared it over on Peacock shared it on YouTube. I'll get the link and I'll send it to you. Or I'll send it to Twitch. Oh, all right. That's not going to work. All right. Yeah, when I copied it, it wouldn't let me copy the whole thing. All right. All right, there goes Kiddo. Yeah, this fight organization, one of their main sponsors is OnlyFans. It's funny because they got OnlyFans all over the place every time they're going to commercial. This commercial is brought to you by OnlyFans. Let's see. After Firemuth, we got Jalen Phillips, Javon Holland, Montez Sweat, nice pick, Crispy in the 21st round, Kenny Gainwell, Tyler Dodson, the other Dodson, Isaiah Likely. Let's see. Wasi is coming out a little bit tougher, but yeah, then he just kind of lowered his head and bull rushed and took a couple body shots right there. Peacock said it's a real classy business, this bare knuckle brawling. Oh yeah. Very, very well respected amongst the fight community for sure. And I hope we see your boy just knock whoever he's going up against out. Let's see. Dawson Knox at the 22-4. Joey Bosa, Jeremy Chin. Yvonne! There's Yvonne Pace. Ooh. That was like two neck punches. That was like two side neck punches right there. Different with the boxing glove, but man, with the fist, like a side neck punch would hurt. Peacock said, I hope so too. I've seen his fights go both ways. I mean, that's what's crazy is like, I'm sure, especially this reigns true in every single type of fight game, but I hear even more. Everyone's got a plan until they get hit in the face. I'm sure it makes such a difference. Like here, you catch the wrong one early to the chin or the nose or something like that. Like that could make everything just go sideways. And now this Wasi dude is leaking all over the place. And now he's just fucking like, looks like he's putting his nose just all on to get his blood all over him. Kidda said, is the Kill Bill eye pull legal? I've not seen anybody go for the eye poke. Have not yet. He poked me in the eye. Captain, say no shows no mercy. Let's see. After Yvonne Pace, we got Elijah Moore, Luke McConkey, Hufanga, Ricky Purcell, Rahid Shaheed. To start the 23rd, we got a Conquo and Bo Nix. Oh, yeah. So I wonder how many rounds. Yeah, Peacock, I assumed eye poking is illegal. I assumed that. I wonder how many you said you can clinch a little. Yeah, and I mean, even when they're clinching, I still see them trying to get in, a little extra business. They're gonna show the punch where he gets his nose fucking jacked. Ooh. Yeah, see. Yeah, and even Wasi, he had a plan until he got punched in the face right there, and you see he opens his hands. He's like, whoa. He didn't go down. He stayed up, but fuck, man, like he didn't know where the fuck he was after that hit. Damn, dude, yeah, he's fucking bloody. He's leaking like fuck out of his eyeball. That's not even his nose. That's fucking eyeball that he's leaking out of. Like the corner of his eye, like right here, just straight gushing. Yeah, it's gushing so much that they got to take him to the trainer to see, because right on his eye. Nah, they told him to call it. Yep. His eye's fucked. Jay Jackson. Got him. Swinging like crazy. And see, what's the one that did it? It was those jabs. Those jabs is what did him in. Not some crazy ass fucking haymaker that he couldn't fucking even connect with. After Bo Nix, we got Chase Young. Demario, is it Demario Douglas? Yeah, Demario Douglas, Cam Akers, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett. Hey, Dara Muth has said, hello, fellow Rumbler. Hope you're having a great night and a better weekend. Have fun. Appreciate you. Thanks for throwing in the $2 donation. I'm still used to calling it a super chat. Appreciate you. And hey, Purge TV on Rumble said, what up, 420? Any plans for 420? We're going to have a very dope live stream here on Rumble, on YouTube, Facebook, pretty much everywhere. Going to be live streaming for a huge portion of the day. The only time I won't be live streaming is when my son has a soccer game. So we'll be doing it before and after his soccer game, because he does have he has soccer on Saturdays. But appreciate you guys with the donations on Rumble. You guys are awesome. And yeah, let me see. I'm gonna make sure I go follow you guys as well. Follow your channels. There we go. And there we go. Oh, and I said Purge. It's Pudge TV. Pudge TV. Yeah. There we go. Practical Pudge. I like it. Appreciate you guys showing love. Appreciate it. Peacock said, I think that was from an eye poke, though. They should look at that. I mean, the one that they really showed was a stiff left jab that he hit him like right there, like just right in this spot. And that was the one where he opened his hands and shit, was like, oh, like, so I maybe like the eye poke or something after, maybe it made him leak, just a little bit. But I think it was that punch that initially got it. He got rocked. And Darren Moose said, thank you and you're welcome. Appreciate you, homie. And Pudge TV said, good shit, dude. Smoke a good one for me, my dude. Here we go right now. And you know what? We'll even throw on some some classic. And Peacock said, God damn it, Ryan, go make a pick. I messaged him. And yeah, Pudge TV, you the man. He said, cough it out. Hey, got a cough to get off, man. And it's so funny because I remember one specific story where it was me and my buddy were in LA and we're at they called it a hash. It was a hash bar back then. I mean, it was during the time of the 2010 NBA finals. That's why we went there. And we went to it's this dispensary that was like literally right in front of Muscle Beach and the basketball courts and all that. And there's a doctor's office there and a dispensary, and then they have a hash bar that like literally like just overlooks. Yeah, go ahead. Like, I don't know, 2 or 3, because I know you're gonna ask for more. And then so we so we're taking fat rips. Like, I mean, so they pack the bowl, for you. And if you guys have ever smoked hash out of a bong, they have like the hot wands or whatever, and they like heat up the wand and then you put it in there and it burns it all nice and crispy. And I just remember like me and my friend are like challenging each other, like clear the whole thing, clear the whole $10 dab, like all in one hit. And we're like dying, like trying to clear these bowls. And there's like a snobby little white chick. And I mean, she's like older too. And like, you can tell she's probably a somebody because she had like a driver and shit. She even made a point like, oh, we're going to get one for my driver. We're going to be here for a couple hours. So it's good if he gets one now. He'll be good in a couple hours. And I remember like she made some kind of comment because because we were dying. Like, I mean, because we kept taking these fat ass fucking rips. And like, she was like, oh, you guys are rookies over there, huh? And I was like, no, I'm just taking a real hit trying to clear this whole thing. Like, I see her taking little hits and it's like, it'll like start. And it's like, it's one of those where it's like barely a tiny little hit and then blow it out so they don't cough. And it was funny because like she didn't like us after that. And then randomly she like bought everybody like a round of dabs. And we were like, what? We don't get any love over here just because you can't smoke like us? And she was like, you know what? Give those guys a dab. And we were like, yeah, all right. So she was a prissy little biatch, but she ended up being cool after all. And she probably spent like $100 too on those round of dabs, because I remember it was like most of the dabs were like $7 to $10. At least the good ones. And shit, I was like, you give me the $10 one. She said anything, charge it to the game. And I'm pretty sure everyone was getting the $10 one. She was hella bougie, so I'm sure she wanted people to get that. But yeah. If someone's dying from coughing, either they're not a real smoker, one, or that's some really good shit. One of the two. I wonder, Peacock, do you know when this shit started? This show? So it started an hour ago. I wonder how many fights they got going on during these. But yeah. All right. Whew. Let's get more. Let's get some more. All right. And yeah, Rumble. Appreciate the Rumble peeps hopping in. We just really, it was like 2 months ago that I really started going hot and heavy on Rumble. A lot of it was just figuring out how to get it onto the live streaming software that I use. For a while, it was kind of just an issue to figure that part out. But once you figure it out, it's very easy. And see, Kidda Ryan went to auto. I think he might be working right now. I'm not 100% sure. Holy shit. Knucklemania 4 coming April 27th in Los Angeles. Oh man. So they're just hyping this fight up. All right, let me see. Where did I leave off at over here? I don't even know. We'll just start off with round 26. I think I skipped all of 25 and some of 24. Sorry, guys, if you're listening to this in audio form, just make sure you go check it out on YouTube. We got the whole thing there. Oh, nice. Okay, made his pick. He took Jacobs. Perfect. Doug said my favorite chronic cough. So let's see. Crispy took Bigsby. Then we got Dax Hill. Then Mariota, Hyatt, Karlaftis, Foreman, and Demarcus Robinson. Oh. Ooh. I like this Perry guy. He said he's the king of violence for a reason. He's like, you see guys getting effed up out here. I'm just good at what I do. I like it. Man. Now this is Saturday, April 27th, huh? Big 10 said I went for style points in 24 and 25. Hey, McCaffrey and Gore. That's some good style points right there. You know, you got to have them. Got to have them in the mix. I don't care what anybody says. Got to have them. You got to have some style points. What up, Phil? Mike Perry, ex-UFC fighter. Okay. He said he's the BKFC king. That's who we're talking about right now. That's pretty cool. So, ex-UFC fighter getting out of the MMA game. I'm digging his fit. He's got like looks like a red leather shirt with a wife beater underneath, and then red leather shorts. And then he's rocking the, I don't know if those are the Spike Lee edition 4s, but it looks like the Mars 4s that he's got on. I could dig it. BKFC, and I couldn't help but laugh. Okay, so he's the guy to watch then. He's the guy to watch, huh? I see, Noble. All right, yeah, they're going with the Saturday. I wonder why. I mean, obviously, way smarter to have it today versus tomorrow, trying to compete with UFC 300, competing with the UFC fight nights. I mean, that's kind of, that's just whatever. Sometimes they have some good fights. Sometimes there's whack fights on the fight nights. Doug said, "What's for dinner?" Shit, all I know is weed right now. I don't know what's for dinner. Travis Thompson versus Abdil Velasquez. Man, it's crazy because you look at their fight pictures and it's just like their faces are all fucked up. Damn. Ooh. Man, I really want to know how long these guys go in between their fights. Yeah, really curious how long these guys go in between fights. Right? Kid said BKFC reminds me of those joint restaurants, the BK KFC. I've seen a Taco Bell KFC. What's the most random fucking combo of restaurants have you seen? I think for me, it was AEW. It was A&W. A&W KFC. I remember that there was one in San Diego, a fucking A&W KFC. That was the most hella random one. Oh, and Big Ton seen it too. Big Ton seen it too. I guess it wasn't just San Diego thing when they did that. I went to the A&W. We went to the A&W restaurant here in Vegas. It's like in North Vegas. Like we went there, I think when we went to Lake Mead, or at least out that way. Man, those A&W root beer floats just hit so much different. Like coming from the A&W spot. Okay, one in Colorado too. There we go. Yeah, that was the most hella random one. Like, for the longest time, there was no A&W in San Diego, so it was almost nostalgic to me. I'd only gone there. We would go on these road trips to Oregon to go visit our family up there, and I remember if we ever went with my aunt was all about A&W also, and so we would stop in Stockton at an A&W that was there, and I don't know, it's just one of the spots to go fill up for gas. But yeah, that was hella random, the A&W KFC. That's funny. That's funny that was your answer too, Big Tons. It's hella funny. Okay, so whoever this dude is, they said was on the very first card that they had back in 2018. Okay, so this is this promotion 6 years in the making here, huh? What up, Toyota One? He said there's one where I live too in Riverbank by Modesto. Okay, so that was, yeah. I mean, I wonder why A&W and KFC specifically. I mean, I guess, I mean that would make the most sense. You're not gonna have two burger joints like fucking right next. You know, if it was a dope burger joint though, I mean, it's not like it would eat into the profits. You know, like shit. I always remembered like having those conversations, like, man, if you could get like the ultimate fast food meal, like what would it be? You know, if you can get like 2 burgers and like 2 chicken sandwiches and, you know, and then just, I don't even remember what else we would say. And then like, who has the best, which fries would you get and all that kind of shit. And yeah, A&W, I keep saying that. A&W and KFC would never be on the top. Nice. Peacock's back. All right. Okay. 5 2-minute rounds. Okay. Crispy said, any of you old enough to have stolen the window trays at AEW and Sonic? No. I remember In and Out. I know those trays got stolen for sure. I never needed to do that. Like, I'm not even rolling. I'm making other people roll anyways. Couldn't log in. Glad you made it back. Let's get it. Frank, what up? He said, salute y'all. He said they have Pepsi contracts, Taco Bell too. Okay, yeah. I don't like the ones that are all linked with Pepsi. And I know Pepsi owns like I don't know, like there's some connection, you know, between that and yeah, I don't like the ones that only have Pepsi because I don't know. My grandma used to have Pepsi, and that was like the only time I really remember drinking Pepsi and being okay with it. And it's because like it was either Pepsi or nothing, Pepsi or water. And as a kid, you're always gonna try to get the soda, anyways. And but yeah, I'm Team Coke, man. I took the Pepsi challenge and chose Coke every time. And I was like, man, why can't Pepsi be that good? Peacock said, I took the school lunch tray home, use it as a break-in station. Worked perfectly. And Frank said, McDonald's has Coke. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they aren't one of the people on the Pepsi contracts. Yeah, Kid said the In-N-Out trays are always nice rolling trays, for sure. Like the perfect ones because they had the fat lip, you know, on it. So, like, you know, even if you were in the car and shit was, like, moving around, it wouldn't, you know, just wouldn't spill all over the place. These guys are moving a lot quicker than the last two guys, that's for sure. Uh-oh, Velasquez is going crazy. Velasquez has got the black and gold. And Velasquez keeps moving his hands like crazy. Oh, he got him. He dropped him. And Kid said, fuck Russia. Who's Russia? Like, or who's Russian? I mean, ooh, clocked him again. Ooh, got him. He's done. Right in the eyeball. Ooh. got him. Velasquez is savage. Oh, Kid said the white guy that says he's from Russia. Okay. All right, nice. Phil's watching too. Yeah, he clocked him. I mean, that first one, I don't know. I'm not saying it was Fugazi. I think I don't know. It was like he ducked kind of right into it, but it didn't seem like it clocked him like that hard. But then, ooh, that straight left right to the eyeball, you could tell he was done after that for sure. Yeah, took care of business. Yeah, that was, he was done data. You could tell, though, the way he was hyped, moving his hands all around. Bow! All right, Big Ton said he'll take the rating when we're over. Let me know who else wants to get a grade when we get over. Hit him like he was Indiana Jones. Frank said, is IDP Superflex best ball kind of the same draft strategy as regular? I'm about to get in one and never drafted one. Yeah, and that's what we're doing right now. Superflex IDP and best ball. Yeah, I mean, the main thing is you want to just make sure that you have depth, and like most of these IDP drafts, you can just wait. Like, you don't have to draft IDP guys like super early, but it does depend on your format, though. Like, we only have to start 5 IDP flexes, so that's why there's no need to jump like crazy high. I mean, I think Big Tons took the highest IDP guy in the 11th round, the first IDP guy in the 11th round. All right. Let's start off with Big Tons, and man, Big Tons with some heavy hitters right out the gate with Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Saquon, Drake London, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Baker Mayfield, Zamir White, Chris Godwin, Charbonnet, Roquan, and Patrick Queen, Jerry Jeudy, Frankie Louvu, Trey Burks, Khalil Herbert, Roshan Johnson, Braylon Allen, Josie Jewell, Bradley Chubb. Get in the zone, the anal zone. The Ricky Purcell, Bo Nix, Luke McCaffrey, Frank Gore Jr., Drew Tranquil, Divine Diablo, Christian Gonzalez, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Shaq Thompson. Kizem Velasquez is going to get drunk tonight. Tequila shots all night. Hell yeah, he's hyped as fuck, man. That first round knockout whooping ass. So what I will say, I do like the depth on QB. I do like how you kind of built well-rounded, for those first handful of rounds. I mean, it does kind of fall a little bit off the map, after Baker Mayfield, but I love what you did with the IDP. Yeah, I mean, just getting all the running backs, later, the Herberts, the Roshan Johnsons. I mean, yeah, I like that. The wide receiver depth might be where I downgrade you like a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I think this is like a B- right here. It's really the wide receiver depth. Like, that's kind of what makes me downgrade it for sure a little bit. If you had a little bit more wide receiver depth, maybe it's a straight B instead of a B-. But yeah, I like it. I mean, really well-rounded. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We draft with savages. So, the only way you're getting an A is if, there's 3 or 4 people who are, doing really, really shitty, and you're one of the people who really, really capitalize. And, yeah, it kind of hasn't been this way or been that way. Let's see. Johnny wants a grade. Where's Johnny's team? So we're going Johnny. Crispy said give him his regular F. And Song said let him know. Let's see what Johnny's got over here. He starts not with the QB. Starts with the wide receiver. Goes CeeDee Lamb and Taylor. Then T-Law, Derrick Henry, DJ Moore, and Stafford. I like how you did that. I don't know if it was on purpose. But wide receiver, running back, quarterback. Running back, wide receiver, quarterback. So, I mean, just very even through the first couple rounds. I mean, Swift and Javon, you start going off the rails once we get into the 6th round with your Pollard and Javonte, Jaden Daniels, Brian Thomas, Ingram, Crosby, Benson, Curtis Samuel, Bobby Wagner, Jacoby Myers, Quincy Williams, Wright, Christian Harris, McLaughlin, Kendricks, Ivan Pace, Joe Flacco, Levante David, Xavier Leggett, Demarcus Robinson, Cam Bynum, Troy Simpson, Jason Polk, EJ Speed. I like the extra depth that you added for the wide receivers as you kind of went on. I mean, I hate when like the shit gets like stuck like that and covers people up. Let's see. I think with this one, yeah, I mean, this is a really good team here. I like the pass catching depth. I mean, a lot of rookie running backs. So, I mean, I know you're, got to kind of hope and pray that one of them pops off. McLaughlin, nah. How many total IDP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10. I like this, man. I think I'm gonna put this at a B- here. I mean, I do like what you did. Some of the depth might be able to take you to higher and higher, up higher and higher in the playoffs and all that, and that's what we're gonna see. But yeah, I like that team. It's a solid B- there. Frank said, I think we have 3 IDP. I've been watching your drafts on replay, 300 buy-in, so got to be money. Oh, for sure, man. And I've been doing, these drafts have been, we've been doing these often. So, yeah, now if you want to get into any of these, like they're $10 buy-in, but there's going to be potentially hundreds of divisions. Like we're already into the 20s, and we've only been drafting for 2 weeks, $11 buy-in. So if you want to get a step ahead of your competition, come join 1 or 2 of these, get your feet wet. You don't even have to pay much, $11, per team. And you're going to have a shot at thousands of dollars in prizes. It's all about, does your team make it to the playoffs? Top 4 in each division make it to the playoffs. And then from there, it's a huge battle royale with every other team that made it to the top 4. So yeah, I would say here you're probably going to be going a little bit more higher upside than with yours specifically. But yeah, with yours, if it's just literally one league, $300, 12 teams, and that's it. Yeah, I would pretty much treat it like a regular draft. I would just be drafting, making sure to draft higher upside guys as when you start getting to the bench. But I would make sure to have the solid, either way you want solid starters, Let's see who was after Johnny. Oh yeah, Crispy said give him his normal F. All right, let's see what Crispy's got going on here. Joe Burrow, Puka, ETN, Jacobs. Oh man, he went Watson. I'm about to clean out my speakers. I don't know why the fuck the speakers aren't working like they normally do. T. Higgins, Mostert, McBride, Ridley, Zach Moss, Bernard, Olakun, Ernest Jones, CJ Mosley. Crispy ain't playing with his IDPs. Algier, Dodson, Devin Lloyd, Adam Thielen, Jacoby Brissett, Duron Bland, Montez Sweat, Gainwell, Duggar, Moore, Browning, Bigsby, Huntley, Grant, Winston, and Jordan Hicks. This is a for sure F for Crispy. Like, I've seen Crispy have some really bad drafts, and then you have this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not as low on everybody on Watson as everybody else is, so I actually like getting Watson 5th, 6th round, like things like that. Very, very well-rounded, Crispy. That's what I will give you. I mean, you look at, the top 7, pretty solid. Trey McBride, and there's a bunch of people all over Trey McBride's nuts. Calvin Ridley, not too bad at the 9-12. That's way later than you got him. That's way later than we would be drafting him last year. And last year was when he had all this hype. There's like no hype on him, like right now. And he's going to be the main guy in whatever offense. The IDP, I like the little run that you went on there. You solidified a handful of top guys. And yeah, this is an easy like B- for Crispy right here. Yeah, that's where I'm leaning. I mean, maybe, a lot rides on Joe Burrow. That's for sure. I'm not blind to that fact that a lot is going to be riding on Joe Burrow. All right, let's see. And who was after Crispy? Was it Song after Crispy? Yep, Song said, let me know. Oh, yeah, Song was number one. All right, here we go. Starts off with Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy, and Jordan Love. Oh, man. Not too shabby. Debo, Tank Dell, Flowers, McLaurin. I mean, it's a nice, that's a nice quartet right there for sure. It's a nice quartet. Gus Edwards, Chase Brown. I mean, kind of lost me, when we got to that part during the draft. Kincaid, Ford, and a crazy IDP run. Okereke, Quay Walker, Aziz Al-Shair, Singleton, Tremaine Edmonds, Khalil, return of the Mac. A nice little IDP run that you went on right there. And then Eli Mitchell, Hamilton, Jesse Bates, Julian Love, Raheed Shaheed, Okonkwo, Blake Cashman, Izzy from the Jets, Grenard, Cody Barton, Kenny Moore, Josh Dobbs, Heineke. I like it, Song. I mean, your team is super, super solid. I would say where I got to downgrade this is on the running back 2. For sure. I mean, because you're talking Gus Edwards, Chase Brown, and Jerome Ford, status. Mitchell, I guess, in the mix. But really with Mitchell is like, Frank. Mac didn't retire. Nah. Khalil return of the Mac is there. He's still on the Chargers. Chargers were trying to trade him, but they couldn't. And kid said that newborns got you burned out. I see you yawning on every stream so far since Regal. Well, I can't, like, Vanessa's been doing, Vanessa's like, she's the rock star, like I'm just an assistant coach, I think it's more from the weed than it is from Regal. I don't think Regal's to blame for me getting tired on the streams. Because really, it's been a lot of me and Noble trying to keep him busy, with things as well. That's really what it's been. But yeah, not because of Regal. Vanessa's been the rock star. She's the one who's like super tired, always nursing and all that. And how many days old is Regal? He's born on the 25th. Let me see. Has he got to 3 weeks yet? 1, 2, no, not even 3 weeks. Like, he sleeps really good though for like a young baby. I mean, he's not sleeping all the time necessarily, but he's sleeping really good for a young baby. Can't sleep through the night, obviously. Like, I mean, just can't. Need diaper changed more often than that. Need food more often than that. But yeah, he's doing awesome. And is there anybody else who wants a grade before we smoke this bowl and get out of here? Uh-oh. So what are they saying? One female card on this Knucklemania 4 or whatever? Man, this Knucklemania 4 might be wild. Big Ten said, who's your opinion on who won this draft? See, like, that's what's crazy is, I mean, out of all the teams I read off, I like yours the most. So like, out of all the ones that I read off, Yeah, let me see. I mean, I didn't even look at everybody's draft. Like, that's the thing. I mean, I was reading off like teams and stuff. But yours was definitely the one that I liked the most out of the ones I read. Let's see. Hollywood's is definitely up there. He got some guys that like steal of value compared to where I've seen some people get drafted in the other ones. I didn't see all. I mean, even getting Zaire Franklin, I was surprised so many people passed on Zaire Franklin. Like, man, that guy's been like nothing but like top 4 in IDP scoring like the last couple years. And I mean, he wasn't drafted top 4 IDP over here. Let's see. I do like Jerry Swallow's team. I mean, he went, I don't know about getting CJ Stroud at the 1-5, you know, that necessarily, but pretty well rounded, and then got a bunch of QB depth there late, and at least locked in Wilson. Those are, let me see, those are the teams that stand out to me. I mean, Randy Mossington, number 3. I mean, his is pretty solid. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Richardson, but the upside is there. Really, his it's his running backs that kind of make me question it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good teams, man. There's a lot of good teams. But yeah, if I had to pick like one specifically, I can't even pick one specifically. If I had to pick one, no, I'm just gonna do yeah, see, like out of all of this, I'd say, yeah, Big Tons and Hollywood and Johnny, I would say have the I would say those are like the top 3. And of course, that's going to be subjective, but I just like the build on all the starters for like the IDP starters and the offensive starters as a whole. So yeah, it'd be Big Tons, Hollywood, and Johnny. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, Peacock said it's crazy early on Stroud. I mean, it's best ball, right? Like, I mean, you got to jump for your guy, you know, if that's like who you want. Yeah, I don't know who these guys are who are coming on next, but looks like they're about to get crazy. Song said Big Time. You snipe me, bro, like 3 times. All right. So I don't know who the hell these guys are. Big Tanja Savage couldn't let Song come up on too much right at the turn. It's always the number 2 and 11. Those are always the big snipers because you got to make like big time choices right before that. Peacock said, yeah, I guess I do it at the 1-5 in best ball. Said I've Stroud in a few dynasty leagues. I won't be drafting him much anywhere this year because, yeah, I mean, shit, you got to get him like somewhere in the first more often than not. If it's a super flex now, I mean, the hype is just like it's through the roof. It's through the roof. Like if I in the areas where I have CJ Stroud, I may try to sell him. If I could get like, you know, 3 or 4 first round picks, you know, out of them. Because like it's so fucking so just right at the top. Big Ton said downfall to drafting with the same peeps all the time. Peacock said the ceiling is the roof, as Jordan once said. Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh, Crispy called out. How many rings you got? Regular rings or crispy rings? Oh man. All right. We're gonna finish this bowl. We're gonna smoke one more. Shout out to the crew. If you're watching this on replay and you want to get into some of these drafts because these are very, very fun, make sure you do. You go join the crew at 420crew.org, and really it's so you could be getting all the communication. You're at the forefront of just learning about when all the new divisions are starting. We've pretty much been drafting at least one division every single day, and we've had multiple drafts on last Sunday. Now we're gonna have multiple drafts this Saturday, this Sunday. We're going crazy. We're definitely gonna get over 100 divisions. Last year we had 74 divisions. Pretty much every single year we've done this, we've more than like doubled. So if we double what we did last year, I mean, we'd be, very close to the 150 range, like right around 150 divisions. And I think the pace that we're on right now, we can totally smash on like 150. So that would be super, super cool. Hell yeah. Big Ten said 3-2 last year, won the year before. I went back to back in League 9. Got to improve my team over there, man. I caught a lot of injuries. And yeah, man, that one I've had bad luck in for sure. And yeah, it's because I got Kyler and Brock Purdy. Those are my two QBs over there. So yeah, now I remember I had Tom Brady in this one. I had Kyler and Tom Brady, and then when Tom Brady retired, yeah, that just like fucked this team. That's what happened. And I say fuck the team, but I still finished as the third best last year. But yeah, third best ain't beating Big Tons. And I have a pretty decent like starting roster too. I mean, I got Kyler and Brock, I got A-Chain, Gibbs, and Chubb. I got Adams, Judy, Mike Evans, Devonta Smith. I got Antonio Gibson in the starting lineup though. Like, man, that kind of sucks. And I don't like, yeah, then there's, yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks is like, I need a better, and yeah, and even Nick Chubb, like right now also, I mean, I don't know if he's going to come back in the beginning. But yeah, that's where I'm lacking. I'm lacking a player or two. May need to sell off my first and second and go after some big names over there. Big Ten said my IDP in 9 is insane. Let me see how my IDP is over there. I got Terrell Bernard and Foyo LaCoon. So I mean, I got we're stacked up. At least at the 2 spots there, and I got Brisker, Medalist. Yeah, my linemen suck. I mean, I got Wilkins, who's been holding it down, but I got Thule as my other lineman. I do got Frankie Louvu, Devin Lloyd, and Joker. So yeah, I mean, my IDP definitely won't be the reason. Yeah, my IDP definitely won't be the reason why I'll be losing necessarily. But yeah, I got to make some moves, though. So I slowed down, but I was on a trade spree a few weeks ago. Come on, Big Tons. I know you need this. I know you need this draft pick over here. Let me see. What draft picks does Big Tons have? Oh, what the fuck? You won and you have the 101 and the 109? Dude, what the fuck? Big Ton, sell me. I don't even want to buy it. What the fuck? Dude, Big Tons, you son of a bitch. Like, how did you do that? How did you do that? Let me see. Did you make the trades over here? Where's Big Tons? I'll go look at the IDP right now. I remember this. You got DK and the 202 and gave up Carr, the 112 and the 312. Noah Brown and the 201. No, yeah, you got the 109 for Noah Brown and the 201. Smart. That's funny. And you trade. Oh, wait. No. The same one. Hold on. Oh, what the hell happened? Why is it the. Huh. Let's see. Oh, yeah. You made that crazy trade with Kelly. So I guess it was last year, huh? That you made that. Let's see. I'm curious how you got that 101. I'm sure you remember. I'm going to check this out. Oh, sold Tyreek Hill for 2 firsts 2 years ago. Let's see. Fuck. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Wrong one. Yeah, where's the 2024 first? That okay, so that it legit was 2 years ago that you traded for that pick. Let's see. Where is it? Where's Big Tens and Q-Tip? Damn, here it is. I see it. Damn, it was you traded away Patrick Mahomes. Damn, and you still won. You still won. Damn, you traded away Patrick Mahomes, Josh Gordon, Melvin Gordon, and Zach Moss. So this is all pretty much a trade for Patrick Mahomes. And you got Ryan Tannehill, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, not too shabby. 2022, second, third, and fourth. A 2023 first, a 2023 second, and a 2024 first. Man, what a fucking what a haul for Patrick Mahomes, and still paying dividends to this day. And you traded Patrick Mahomes away, and you won 2 years in a row after you traded him. Man, props to you, bro. Props to you. And yeah, and I mean, that wasn't even, I don't even see where you traded away Tyreek Hill. You fucking traded away Tyreek Hill also in this year. You went into full rebuild mode and then won. Oh, nice. It said the feature fight is next, I think. What's your Peacock? What's your homie's name again? I see the crackhead trades coming through. Yeah, I still don't. Dude, what the fuck? You bought Ryan Tannehill that year and then you sold them for a first? God damn it, Big Tens. Man, you made some good trades, dude. That's why you fucking won this league. Yeah, I was an idiot who sold Derek Carr to you for nothing. For nothing. You even trade raped me. Man, Big Tens, by hook or by crook, he's making it happen. I still didn't see the Tyreek Hill trade like in here anywhere. And Peacock said that was a good move. Carr's worth nothing. I sold him for nothing 2 years ago. No, he had way more. If I would have waited, he would have had way more value. All right. So, Peacock, what's your homie's name again? I just don't want to forget. Is he the next fight coming on? Let me know, Peacock. Man, I hate when people message me and they're like, hey, can you push that trade through? I'm like, bro. Now you're going to make me do research, man. Now you're going to make me do research because I have no idea which league you're talking about. Well, it's one of the Superflex IDP drafts. Where is that? There we go. Dude, what the fuck? Why is this guy trying to trade me Josh Jacobs for? I don't want Josh Jacobs and like pay up for him. Like, what the hell? All right. Let's smoke some more before we get out of here. Peacock, tell me though, what's your homie's name again? Eric El Travieso. Oh man, I remember being called a Travieso. Eric El Travieso Lozano. Nice. They said light heavyweight Richmond versus Lozano. Nice. And Johnny said selling Tyreek has done me good as well. I mean, because you know, if you sell him super high, I mean, I bought Tyreek and won a championship, you know, so it's like you've got to make these moves at the right time. And if you can sell a player for more than they're worth, because someone wants them that much, that might be the right time to sell. Because I know the times that I bought Tyreek, it was for a lot. That's for sure. Big 10 said League 11 is the league I did most of my work in this year. Man, my team sucks over there, dude. It's my team sucks. Yeah, I need to start getting down to biz as well with some of these leagues. I mean, 2 weeks before 2 weeks right before. Yeah. Man, these guys. These guys aren't doing much right now. So, until that. As soon as I said they're not doing much, then get a stiff jab straight to the nose. Peacock said, me too. I got Josh Allen, Tam McCoy, Christian Kirk, couple mid-round picks for Tyreek a few years ago. Yeah. Yeah, Peacock said these guys can't land punches. Ooh. And you see that guy now? He's like yelling to like distract him. Hey, hey, hey. And before he punches, get him to move and open up. Next time he says, hey, I'd be like jabbing him right in the face. Ooh, he's going for it. Yeah, the white guy's going crazy. It's the Filipino cat. He couldn't do nothing. All right. We'll finish this bowl. Man, I almost feel like I should just. All right, now we're gonna set up tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, I gotta fill up tomorrow's fast draft kind of early because we got because Noble's got a soccer game and it starts at 10, so I got to get everything done before I leave the house. So if anybody knows that they want to get into that draft, it's going to be at 10 a.m. West Coast time. 10 a.m. West Coast time. That's 1 Eastern, 12 Central. It is the Entourage division. Oh yeah, Entourage is the shit. Probably one of my favorite TV series of all time. All right, so that's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Let me throw the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to join in, you could just do it now. Do it now. We're almost halfway filled. Almost halfway filled, so you don't want to slack on joining. Smoke one more bowl. Appreciate everyone who's watching this on replay and who stayed with to the entire time. Make sure you throw in a comment and let me know that you did. And I don't think this is going to be on Weed and Whiskey TV, but if anybody has, if you use like a Roku box, not the app, but if you have a Roku box, you could go download or get the Weed and Whiskey TV app through the box. And that's where you'll be able to get our content. Shout out to Citizen Green TV over on Weed and Whiskey TV. Salute. Yeah, the Filipino cat, man, he's Yeah, the Filipino cat. He's just he's got no reach. Like he keeps backing up, and the other guy, Randall, like he's like taller. He's got the reach, and like just keeps walking in, and like he keeps screaming, and like I don't know. It's like fucking the other guy up. Oh, he told him come on. He gave him the Neo. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Make sure you stay tuned to that bare knuckle brawling shit because we're gonna watch Peacock's homie knock out whoever the fuck he's going up against, and we'll see you guys. I'm gonna go live tomorrow early, maybe about maybe 8-ish. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Might even be a little bit earlier than that. I probably have to get off a little bit early to help Noble get ready for soccer and stuff. So we'll see you. We'll see you nice and early. And Joshua, what about the Roku 4K stick? I think on any of the Roku, it should be good. It's just not the app, not a Fire Stick, but like actually like the Roku. And it's Weed and Whiskey TV. And Big Ton said, like I said, I won pretty much. I won pretty much on the IDP, and I never read it off. Let me go see who your IDP are over there, Big Tons. They're that good, huh? Nick Bosa, TJ Watt, Josie Jewell, Roquan Smith, Minka Fitzpatrick, Kyle Hamilton, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, Max Crosby. Fuck. Yeah, man. How'd you get that stacked? You got CJ Mosley on the bench, Eric Kendricks on the bench. Like, yeah, dude, your team's fucking stacked. Damn you, Big Tons. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, bright and early. Same Stone Cold time, same Stone Cold channel.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 y'all don't really want me now.